he, here's something that might make you a bit mad. I hadn't ticked the box to say include my audio in your stream, so there's that. But I've ticked it now, so yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is I will have to edit our two streams together, basically,
Yeah.
to get your audio for the first like 2 minutes.
Well, you could. What if you just take the first 2 minutes of my stream, just full stop?
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
just
mean.
Edit that on top of your stream.
Yeah, that should do it.
We're gonna do what the Ghostbusters did. Cross the streams.
So if any of you kids watching at home, when this comes out, if you hear like a jump, that's because I got fed up trying to sync the two together and I just phoned it in.
Kids don't watch this.
But you can blame JD
Kids
for that.
don't like us.
Yeah.
So
here
you can blame
we
me
are.
for a lot of things.
Here we are in Venus for the first time, right?
Oh, what an amazing place that I've never seen before.
Oh well, you know.
I'm so impressed. Actually, I don't think we've been to this part of Venus before.
No. If you're wondering why I stopped moving, it's because I'm making doubly sure that the broadcast is okay. Because I do not want a repeat of last time. I was ripping.
You'll be okay. Oh wow! I reload so quickly now.
Whoa! Some ability of yours.
I'm like Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that guy.
The thrill of reloading in battle. Sneak. Ooh,
So
there's
I
a Billy
was
thing over here.
I was editing the first 4 episodes last night.
Yes. Yes.
And oh, it just said you're broadcasting, by the way.
I knew.
I was editing the first 4 episodes. 2 of them had sections where there was a lot of music and gunfire, and it was before that we had turned, you know, this audio setting in Destiny down.
Yeah, I remember you saying
So I had to manually subtitle about 15 minutes of footage.
that. Did you enjoy it?
You know what the weird thing is at first I hated it, but I actually got to like it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't explain it. It just became addictive. I will say though,
something kind of relaxing.
there's
Yeah.
if you saw it on a graph, it would start low, go high, but then at a certain point it would drop back down to where it started again.
Oh, for like how much you liked.
Yeah,
subtitling?
at a certain point it
Okay.
grates on you again. You go from not minding it to hating it again.
Where are you? Oh, you're all the way back there.
Yeah,
Um,
when I'm telling a story, I often forget what I'm doing. So that's what that is.
oh, okay, these hobgoblins are messing me up.
Stupid hobgoblins.
I was gonna call them wishwashlers. There it is, broadcasting.
Yeah. 10 minutes
Tom, I had
later.
no idea you use Twitch.
Yeah. You know what? You know what I think Twitch is probably one of the best things in my life. It never lets
You're not looking to make. You're not looking to make a partner, are you?
there's it never lets you down. It's always there when you need it.
Well, we've only been seriously using it for what, a week?
Yeah.
Ish.
To be honest, I don't remember most of what we were talking about anyway, so it mustn't have been that important.
I doubt we had any groundbreaking revelations whilst, you know, shooting things going, what's a hobgoblin? That's a stupid name.
Let's make fun of the name. Although we did quote word for word that episode of The Simpsons
you know
where
what?
Chalmers came over for dinner.
I'm glad that particular recording was lost. I don't think our stream would do well if it was just us quoting The Simpsons.
It's like, listen to us reciting it badly. It's like, well, why wouldn't I just go watch it?
Listen to us misremembering the words. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go And
Oh,
ground pound.
ground pound.
Oh, that one's really strong. Hello.
You know something
We're
else
not
I
ready to
noticed?
take on a yellow.
Um,
What did you notice?
when I was subtitling, I had to scrub back and forth, you know, over the audio, like 50,
Yeah?
60 times. I know those episodes inside out, like everything we talked about. I know, that's not sad.
Was there anything particularly exciting about what we talked about?
Sometimes. But what I was just gonna say was, you know what I noticed? We use the word like a lot. We use it as a comma. Like, we punctuate our sentences with the word like.
I think that's just a nature
I think
of
that's
English,
just,
really.
yeah, I think that's just where we live. That's just what people do.
It's a modern day. Ooh, I got a blue. Yeah, it's a modern day, comma. I think in the nature of speaking.
Yeah. You know, something else I noticed too? And
What
I
else?
I owe you an apology.
Why? What'd you do?
Oftentimes, I talk over you on the stream.
I don't know if that's you or if it might just be the nature of the fact that Party Chat has a slight delay on it.
I think part of it is that, yeah. But if I talked over you and you felt shot down, I am sorry.
No, not at all. Thomas, I work in a call center. You've no idea what it's like to be talked over.
You listen to me, sir. This is why it's your fault.
Why? Hello, you're through to the company. Company speaking. How can I help?
JD,
Yes, I wanted to speak to the company.
When you answer the phone, you should answer it like you're a big evil corporation or something. It's like,
I'm
this
not
is the
allowed to.
corporation speaking.
I'm not allowed to. You know what? I talk enough about my work in my personal life that let's not talk about it in my hobby life. Listen, here I am not customer service. Here
Oh,
I am Melkarina, the Awoken,
yeah.
Titan of the Awoken. I braved the vast oceans of the moon and defeated the son of Crota's sword and shot goblins in the face, puncher of Axis minotaurs, and collector of hand cannons. I have many titles, but no friends.
You really miss the role-playing aspect that comes from D&D, don't you?
Well, I've been planning some today, so yeah.
So you're in that mindset.
Yeah, well, I decided I wanted to take out the minis last night, and I was like, I wonder if I can choose minis,
What?
and if the others will approve of them, or if they'll say, no, I want to be a different one. But I think
Yeah.
the particular ones that I've chosen, you'll all like,
Oh, cool.
because they like there are some that are just perfect. Like there's one for you who just looks like the protagonist, and there's just a wizard. There's a really good elf wizard one for Peter.
Yeah.
And Dave, I chose like the scariest looking hobbit ninja. That's the only way I can describe it for Dave. Crystal Ann, there aren't many. There's only one kind of female dwarf, but she kind of looks like a paladin-y-esque thing. So I just figure like, you can be this. Um,
That'll do.
the, and the one I find that looks like my monk, in the manual on the card it said the type of NPC it is. It's called Death Initiate, but it just looks like a monk like picking up a fighting stance. So I'm just
It's
thinking,
like, hey,
all right.
I'm not a death initiate. I'm just a guy.
Well, I'm gonna initiate death, if you know what I mean.
Hoo hoo hoo.
My face. So yeah, I was planning more D&D this morning. We'll probably be playing it. Give me maybe 2 more weeks, and then I'll have like a session ready.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I started watching Stranger Things.
Did you? Do you like it?
I am 3 episodes in. I do like it. It's very good.
It grows on you. At first,
kinda...
it feels. I don't know. I didn't take to some of the characters at first, especially some of the kids. But by maybe the 4th or 5th episode, I was totally invested.
I'm 3 episodes in. I'm invested in the kids. I was invested in the main
When you
kid.
saw them playing
Um,
D&D.
no, they were playing D&D, but the part where he goes upstairs, he's like, "Mom, it took a month to plan. You can't have it end early." At that point, I was like, "Oh, kid, you know."
You can relate to
And
that.
the way the other kids are like grabbing their stuff and like, "We're going home," and they're just like, "Bye." It was just, it was just
Bye.
20. It's like, but I like it.
I
It's who said, was it you or Peter that said it's like Stephen King or it was written by Stephen King? Because everywhere I see
I
it says the
think
Duffer Brothers.
yeah, I think I said it's Stephen King-esque. And you're probably not there yet, but in a future episode someone actually references Stephen King directly.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Um, like I mean, I've been talking to Eden about it, and I've been telling my mom about it because she likes. My mom tends to like nearly all of the TV that I like, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. Like she, got into Breaking Bad because of me, Game of Thrones because of me. So she was asking me what I was watching.
Because of me.
True, she. We have a lot of same taste. So I was telling her that Stranger Things, I would describe it as E.T., but kind of dark. E.T. if E.T. was written by
Yeah.
Stephen King.
I sort of look at it
It's
as a mixture of It,
a
E.T.
little bit like it. A
Yeah.
little bit like it. Not
Especially the
not
way it
as
opens.
twisted.
No.
Yeah.
Especially not the book. Crystal Ann's been reading the book of It, and she got like a chapter in, and I could see that she looked shocked. And then she explained to me, it's like, you know that kid who gets taken at the start of it,
Yeah.
and you never really know what happens to him, like in the TV movie. In the book,
I have a feeling I know what you're gonna tell me.
yeah, in the book, it pulls his arm off. Like he doesn't get pulled down the drain. It pulls his arm right off, and it's like it leaves a bloody stump and a bit of bone sticking out, and people are rushing around to help him. It's like that's.
Do you
Yeah.
know at all what happens at the very end of it? I'm gonna sneeze, so I'll be quiet for just a second.
Yeah, no problem.
Yay, muting my mic. So
All I
at
heard
the-
was you
okay,
going.
at the- I don't know if you know what happens at the end of the book, but it's, shall we say, okay, I'm gonna sneeze again.
Get all your sneezes out now.
Chew! It's
We got the best part.
it shall we yeah. It shall we say a bit controversial.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it, but if Crystal Ann's reading the book, I want you to tell me when she finishes it, because I haven't read the book, but I know at the end, because they were talking about it on Reddit once, and someone kind of listed out a big spoiler. Like I think there's one of the girl characters in it, like, she was abused, shall we say, in the
Yeah.
course of the story, and the ending of the book, something weird happens whenever they eventually defeat the monster in the book, and it involves her and the other boys.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but I want you to tell me when Crystal Ann gets to that part and how she takes it.
Well, now I've
I mean,
got
you
that
can
to look
research
forward
it
to.
You can research it yourself if you want, but I'm just saying brace yourself because it's kind of heavy. Like even for Stephen King,
Yeah.
it's a little bit like, "Oh, you all right, Stephen?"
I might just wait for Crystal Ann to finish it because I know if I look it up and it's horrifying enough, I'll probably end up wanting to tell her. So I'll just
Yeah,
wait.
let her finish it.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard? Okay, do you remember that movie that I made Peter watch called Dreamcatcher? That's based off a Stephen King book.
Oh, is that the movie with the talking poop or the monster poop or something?
Yes. There's a
How
talking
could I
shit
forget
monster,
monster poop?
and a bit where Jason Lee lets it out of the toilet because he wants to grab a toothpick. Also, Morgan Freeman has crazy eyebrows, flies around in a stealth plane, and says, "I've been fighting these aliens for 20 goddamn years." Like he says it like that. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Peter did not care for the movie,
But he
Ethan and
liked
I
that,
had a
but
wonderful time.
oh,
No,
right.
he hated it. He
Oh,
was mad at me for like a day because I made him watch it.
Why would you give me this? This is something you give your mortal enemy, not a friend.
That's what he said. I mean, I just thought it was funny, and I needed someone else to see it. I found out after the fact that Stephen King apparently wrote that novel while he was like recovering from surgery and on a lot of drugs, and like at the
Yeah, I
and,
heard that.
like at
Yeah.
the height of his alcoholism. But then again, he also wrote like The Shawshank Redemption, and apparently whilst like shopping one day, like there was a woman giving off to him, saying like, "Oh, you write such scary books and movies. You should write something nice, like The Shawshank Redemption." He said, "But I did write that," and she was like, "No, you didn't." And he was going through such like a recovery phase that there was a part of him that was like, "Maybe I didn't." Like
He was
remember
doubting
writing
himself.
it. Yeah, he also apparently doesn't remember writing certain parts of Dreamcatcher, and just being like, "My publisher published this? My God." Oh, he has a great cameo in The Simpsons.
Sorry, I stopped moving there for a second because the dog wanted out of the room. I had to let her out.
Oh,
you're
your
wondering.
cat interrupts you while streaming?
Yeah, nothing. Out of all the things we lost from that episode, that's the one that I wish we could have had. But oh well.
Don't worry, she'll be
Yeah.
back. My cat.
I'm sure she'll drool
for
on me
those
again.
Of you... Yeah, oh, of course. Well, okay. Here's what happened last time. Just picture the cutscene where you meet the queen of this game for the first time, and it's all dramatic. And Thomas and I both went very quiet because we were like, okay, maybe we can get engrossed in the story. There's some interesting characters finally here. The brother seems like
Yeah.
a notable chap.
We were making an attempt.
Oh, you're dead. Yeah, we're just like, you know what, we'll get invested. At that moment, my cat decides, I'm gonna keep my mouth open on your lap, and just the drool went everywhere. Like,
That was so
everywhere, and
funny.
there was
Your reaction
so-
was, yeah.
Like, my
'Cause
cat is the size, you know, of a shoe. Like, she's really tiny, but so much came out.
So much drool. Yeah, it was
So
funny
much
because we were quiet for so long, and then the first thing we heard was just ah.
Ah, just came everywhere. Ugh. Can you respond me?
Yeah, coming.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, I convinced Eden to watch Terminator last night, the first one.
you did.
Great.
How did that go?
Yeah, she liked it.
good.
I basically, I love Eden very much. I can.
Oh,
She.
Oh, shucks.
The main way that I can convince her to watch a lot of nerdy stuff is to say there is a good love story in it, and times she believes me, and that she's happy because she gets to see a kind of love story. And then other times she's mad at me because it's like the worst love story ever. But the one in Terminator was good enough. She is gonna watch Terminator 2, and it's gonna be great.
well, that's how you
Can't
get her
wait.
to watch the prequels. That's how you get her to watch Attack of the Clones. Just tell her there's a
God,
good love
no,
story
no.
between.
No. But go on. No, she doesn't. She doesn't like sand.
No,
Of course.
Not a lot of people
it gets
do.
everywhere. All right, we have to kill the Hydra.
yeah, we've never seen this anime before. This is new.
But why? Why would this alien species name themselves after, you know, monsters from Earth? Mythology.
Yeah, yeah. You could look at it like we're naming them these things. Like they don't really.
I'm an awoken. I'm not from Earth. I'm a purple lady.
Oh
I'm a
well,
lady of the purple.
I don't know. That's just a contrivance of
Huh.
it being a piece of media. Did you like how deep I got there?
Damn media. Yes, I did like how deep you got. You're not allowed to use that sound clip for anything else.
Yeah.
Alright, let's bust a bullet. Alright, we have to go find a gate lord.
The Geese Lord.
Oh, we
Where are you, by the way?
found a gate lord. I'm
Oh, you're way on.
ahead.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
Forget these guys. Forget you.
I'm fighting the Vesg. The Vogue.
The Vezg.